Meanwhile, Cuba says it has killed 4 people on a speedboat traveling from Florida. 6 others were hurt. Cuban authorities say people on the boat were attempting to carry out terrorism on the island and that there were weapons on board. I'm going to bring in CBS News correspondent Cristian Benavides, who is joining us live from Miami Beach, Florida, to talk more about this. So, Cristian, explain to us what happened here.
Vlad, good morning. There are a lot of questions about what happened, mainly because the Cuban government routinely disseminates misinformation and disinformation, which is why the U.S. government is calling for an independent probe. But here is what Cuban authorities are saying so far, that at least 4 people aboard a U.S. speedboat were killed after entering Cuban waters. Now, according to Cuba's Ministry of the Interior, the Florida-registered boat was a nautical mile northeast of the El Pino Canal in Cayo Falcones when 5 Cuban border guard troops approached it for an ID. Cuban officials claim those on board opened fire first, injuring a Cuban commander. Border guards, Cuba says, returned fire, killing 4 and injuring 6 others. The injured were evacuated and received medical attention. Let's take a listen to what Secretary of State Marco Rubio had to say about the incident.
We're going to find out exactly what happened and who was involved, and then we'll make a determination on the basis of what we find out. And we are going to find out, but we're not going to just take what somebody else tells us.
All right, so let's talk about this current situation in Cuba. What's going on there?
Well, look, this incident comes amid already heightened tensions between Cuba and the U.S. as Washington has blocked nearly all oil shipments to the island and threatened tariffs on goods from any country that tries to ship oil to Cuba. Some of those restrictions could be lifted, but only for the private sector, and most of Cuba's oil and gas stations are controlled by the government. We should also note that at this point, it remains unclear whether any U.S. citizens or permanent residents were on board that speedboat. Vlad?
All right, Cristian Benavides for us in Miami. Thank you, Cristian.